Hello and good morning. You join me today for a tremendously exciting day to head out to the Caterpillar. The Caterpillar is somewhere I've wanted to go for quite a while now, so exciting to be branching out a little bit. Now I'm going to leave out what the Caterpillar is, but it should be a really lovely day. And yeah, just down by the river at the moment. The sun's out, shouldn't be too long of a day. Yeah, let's do it. Now, that is a very exciting sign, as in probably a bit over a month's time, I'm going to be taking on the entire Cotswold Way. Probably looking to do it over 4 days or so, find a nice sunny window and get it done. But for the beginning bit of today, I'll be following along its trail, so getting familiarised with it, I suppose. Now, big downhills in Bath always scare me a little bit, because it always means you're going to have to go up something even bigger. And I think from looking at my watch, it's going to be a bit of a day of that. As Kelston Roundhill looms in the background over there, where I'll be heading a bit later today, but not before I head to the Caterpillar. Now, you may be a bit stumped on figuring out what it is, but I don't know, you might twig it eventually. Now, the advantage of walking up big old hills is big old views, and that one's pretty good. I feel one of the best bits of Bath is you just get random fancy gateways like that I'm sure once led to something important, but are now just in random bits of countryside, which is pretty fun. The bit of path I'm actually on at the moment, I did last week when we did the Circuit of Bath. The Circuit of Bath runs all the way around Bath, as you might imagine. And it's a really wonderful trail. It's got some hills in some places by nature of being in Bath, but it was a really enjoyable day and got to explore various bits like this, which I had not seen before. We appear to have a slight issue. I don't suppose you want to open the gate for me, do you guys? I feel maybe I can't go that way. The cows did in fact not want to move, so into this field we go, and hopefully I can get out the other side. I am now in the cows field. You can probably see them down there. Hopefully they've definitely noticed I'm here. I'll just walk briskly and hopefully we shall be fine. This track has been absolutely magical. It's been a bit of a steady uphill, but it's more than made up for it in just absurd amounts of dappled sunlight. Now, you may be still rooting around for the answer of what the caterpillar is, or I don't know, maybe I've gone out on a bit too much of a limb here. Right. So far, I've had some pretty good footpaths. I'd say this is one of the less good ones as far as they go, but we're getting there. And over there, you can see Bristol, and if we look really closely, there's my finger, there, that is the bridge to Wales, which is pretty fun. Now you may be wondering why I'm walking on weird cut up bits of textiles. I maybe made a bit of a route planning error. Not error, but I underestimated how busy Freezing Lane Hill is, which I don't know why I did that, because driven it plenty of times, know that it's a busy road, still decided to go along it. Wasn't particularly fun. So I jumped over the fence and I'm now in this field with a track for horses, I assume. But yes, very bizarre surface to walk on, but quite nice. This has certainly been one of the weirder things I've ever walked on. It was really nice to start with, and then has become actually quite tiring. But the caterpillar is now behind me. I actually currently can't get out of this field, so it was a good plan until it wasn't, and then it became a better plan, and now it's become a bad plan again because I'm going to have to walk on the road again. So not quite optimal, but that's my watch beeping to tell me that I've missed my turning. So we'll see. It appears that the end of the field that I thought was going to be my escape is in fact just the corner of the field. This is fun, but the view's good, I suppose. Back down the field I go, I guess. I think it's going to be time for some hedge whacking, unfortunately. And there it is, the caterpillar. The caterpillar is this wonderful row of trees up here at the top of Bath. I successfully got off the road, however, I'm now in what is seemingly quite a busy farm, so we'll wait and see if I can actually get over to it. Farmer has just driven past and seemingly doesn't mind, so maybe we get to go and have a look. So there is a footpathy, styly gate thing there, so I suppose I'm supposed to be here. But yeah, not the nicest bit of walking I've ever had to do. The road wasn't so fun, but view's really good from up here, and I finally made it to what I've wanted to come to for so long. The reason I was so excited about this, the caterpillar, is you can see it from so far away, like all across Bath, depending where you're walking or driving or doing whatever, you can see this row of trees. And I've always wondered why, obviously I suppose they've been planted in a row, but like why are they here? How are they here? There is a cow looking at me. We'll be fine. But yeah, so incredible to finally actually come and see it in person, and they're a lot less straight than I thought. This is very exciting. This side, as far as I could tell, was slightly less pleasing. The other side seemed slightly more open, but there are some cows that seem pretty dead set on staring at me, which, given how stealth I am, I don't really know how they noticed me, but I think I'll maybe give that a miss, given we've already had one successful cow interaction. Don't want to push the luck, but the other side does look even prettier. So I'm going to see if I can sneak around. Here we are on the cow side, which is much prettier, but obviously so much more stripped back on account of the cows. But there they are down there. Wonderful stuff. It appears as though the potentially inevitable conclusion of being in the wrong field is that there is no way out of said wrong field. So we'll see, but there you go, you can see the line, the caterpillar in its flesh, or wood, bark, I don't know. So, here we are, sat under the most Bilbo Baggins type tree I could find, but instead of a view of the Shire, I've got a view of Bristol and Wales, which is a slightly different thing. I've got my potatoes, as they are the greatest nutrition in the world, and yeah, good, successful morning. I had a goal of coming up here to see the caterpillar, and I've done it, which is good. I want to obviously go back a different way, as I'd quite like to not do that road again. And I will have to figure out at some point how to get out of this field, as there are still cows at the bottom of it, which we'll see if we can get through. But it should be good. It's been a busy old bit of time recently, and it's so good to get out the house, come and see the views. Oh, there's so much out there. It's just like so exciting to remember that, because there's so much out there, there's so much to see, there's so much to do, and all of it you can do from your doorstep. Just magic, really magic. Picnicking spot has been left rather promptly, as there was a farmer and his Land Rover that stopped at the bottom of the field, so felt it was probably my time to leave. I've now got a little bit of a final ascent to actually reach the highest point of today, which amusingly wasn't the caterpillar, which you can probably just about see over there. It was really cool to see. It's yeah, been something I've wanted to go up to for so long, so definitely would advise not doing the Freezing Hill Lane bit if you want to do it, but the way I'm going to walk back home via Kelston should be much nicer. Sun's definitely out, it's definitely turned into quite a warm day, but yeah, really good stuff. I've been fun to be filming one of these again. It's been a while, and as ever, thank you to all the people who say they enjoy them or whatever, you know, and watch them and so on. It's really cool to sort of have a memory of the things I do and be able to share that with you all, and hopefully inspire you to leave the house, because things like this are just magical, really. Some footpaths are better than others, and this isn't one of them, so here we go, attempting to not get really stung. Oh, we'll go wide. Whoa, you ready? Yeah. I think speed is going to be the game here. I think that was mostly successful. I know, I think stinging nettles are in your head anyway, so not real, it'll be fine. Is there Yeah, I can actually see myself. That is obviously an intentional. That's why I was going for a little bit of snazzing it up. She'll be my mascot for today. But no, I definitely did get stung there. But it'll be fine. We're in my head. But no, look at this. Yippee, more nettles and bushwhacking. It's fine, as I said previously, it's all in your mind. Ow, 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 ow. Huh. Success. With the television mast in the distance, I have now reached the highest bit of today's walk. The caterpillar was pretty much the same height, to be honest, but we're now at a pretty good height. We just walked past the trig point as well, which is another route that's on the list, doing all the trig points around Bath. So that will be hopefully maybe this summer. I guess we'll wait and see. But no, up at the top of the hill now, it's magical. The sort of Lansdowne area is big and flat, but quite high up. Gonna be going past the race course and then down Kelston, and probably got just over 13k to go, just trickling back down into Bath. And it wouldn't be one of my walks if it didn't have a little bit of a golf course on, it seems. Yeah. At home, there's a golf course by the sea, and we used to occasionally acquire golf balls if they had ended up on the beach, or in one instance if they were still on the path and then we got shouted at. But this one is in this wonderful forest. It's a good 40-50 yards out from any of the golf holes, so I think if you manage to get one in the forest, it means it's mine. Ow, my toe. And Elliot to win. Balls. Yeah, get in there. Wowzers. Just left the golf course now, and yeah, you sort of get used to the view so quickly and then you lose it for a little bit and then it comes back in full force, and yeah, really just reminds you. It's an incredible. Bristol is massive, wicked jungle. No, like, yeah, it's insane how big Bristol is. And yes, you can see Wales all the way over there. Magical thing, truly magical. Yeah, last into just under 10k to go now, so yeah, really lovely. So there is the racecourse building over there, and then there's a wonderful field of greenness, which is the best coloured field. But yeah, I've been up here quite a few times now, so it's always cool. It is a cool bit of space. I suppose it is a bit of a comment on Bath, perhaps, the fact that there's a golf course and a horse race course up here, but is what it is. It's a really cool bit of space, and this field is just so green at the moment. That is insane. There you go, that is Kelston Roundhill. Now, last little wander back down the hill and then winder back up the hill, but good stuff. Just descending down from Kelston at the moment, and I'm actually going a way that I've never been before, which is quite exciting. So shall hopefully go well, as all of my navigation always does, but let's wait and see. And just hit 25k, I believe, so probably will trickle in just under 30, or probably just over 30 actually by the time I get home. Now, you may, depending how familiar you are with the descent from Kelston Roundhill, notice that this is the way we go every time. I was going to go the new way, but there were some quite stubborn sheep and quite a selection of lambs, so felt it probably best to leave that for another day. Oh. That is one of the best hills to run down in Bath. Oh, that was good. Good stuff. And here we are, back down by the river, which signifies the end of today. It's been a good loop with obviously some navigational issues as ever, but it's been really fun. It's been good to do one of these again. Hope you all enjoyed, and some exciting things coming soon, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you. My watch has just died with about 2k to go, which would have brought us to a nice round 30, but I didn't charge it before I left, so started with like 3/4 battery and died. Anyway, this is the real end. Thank you for watching.